Peter, thanks. And now to campaign 2016. And the stage is set. The remaining 4 GOP presidential candidates will face off in their 12th debate of the campaign season tonight, right here at the Bank United Center at the University of Miami. All eyes in campaign 2016 are once again on South Florida.
And polls show Donald Trump leads the pack in the Sunshine State. A just released poll shows Donald Trump leading among likely Republican presidential primary voters in Florida. In a poll conducted last week, Trump is at 38%, Senator Marco Rubio 31%, and Senator Ted Cruz at 19%. CBS 4's Natalia Zaya is live at the University of Miami with more on tonight's debate. Natalia.
Well, Ted Cruz is speaking more about his Hispanic heritage, and that might be paying off because even though polls show that he is ranked 3rd among Republican voters in Florida, that just released poll shows among Hispanic voters he's coming in 2nd. And at the top of that group, Marco Rubio with 49%.
I don't know how he knows what I said on Univision because he doesn't speak Spanish. And second of all, the other point that I would make...
Marco, si quieres, díselo ahora mismo, díselo ahora. En español, si quieres.
This memorable moment in the CBS News Republican debate last month left voters with the understanding that there are 2 Cuban Americans in the race for the White House. Both oppose the normalizing of relations with the Cuban regime.
Just a few words to start out in English. First of all, I want to thank you.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio rallied Wednesday in primarily Cuban-American Hialeah and has long put focus on his ties to that community. Now, Texas Senator Ted Cruz is putting more emphasis on his Cuban roots.
My dad was imprisoned and tortured in Cuba.
His Cuban heritage is so much a part of his heart and soul. And so we're better to talk about that heritage than here, where he has so many kindred spirits.
Former presidential candidate, businesswoman Carly Fiorina is stumping for Cruz. Why not endorse Florida Senator Marco Rubio? What did you feel he was lacking?
You know, Marco Rubio is a good man, but he, in my view, is not the conservative we need in the Oval Office.
Frontrunner Donald Trump has suggested Rubio may drop out of the race before tonight's debate. Despite trailing Trump by double digits in his home state, Rubio maintains he is still in the fight for Florida.
I will be on that ballot on Tuesday. I will campaign as long as hard as it takes. We are going to the White House. We are going to win this nomination.
Now, tonight we're going to hear from Governor John Kasich. He has been notably absent here in South Florida in the last few days. He instead has been focusing on winning his home state of Ohio. And we understand that Kasich and Cruz are both meeting with former Florida Governor Jeb Bush today. Rubio met with him yesterday. So far, though, Bush has not said whether he will endorse anyone before the primary on Tuesday. Natalia Zaya, CBS 4 News.